Just, again, let's just take a look at it. I think she's 12 MA. 96, and she's going to mimic that. Super strong, 250. That's a 14 MA mime right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Wiz. That's right, and welcome back for another FFT AI battle. So on top for player one, we actually have a old-timer for competitor making his return this year. It's Vcod, a previous tournament champion. His team name is called the basic team name here. And then at the bottom we have Casteia with his team, Muppets. So I'll introduce the units and I'll make a quick comment before the matches begin. So for Vcod we have copy-paste the mime, Sandbagger the samurai, Speedster the samurai, and Sandbagger 2 the monk. Now for Casteia and his team Muppets, we have Gonzo the knight, Miss Piggy the priest, Kermit the frog the ninja, and Camilla Chicken the chemist. Now I will say one thing. This chemist, with her having talk skill, and specifically if we look at the fact that she has Death Sentence and Mimic Derivan. So Death Sentence the status, of course, Mimic Derivan sleep. Little problem with her is that both this monk right here and this samurai, they both have defense rings, which means with sleep and Death Sentence being canceled, the only thing she can really do, this chemist to this monk and this samurai, is just go for bag smacks. She's basically going to be completely useless against them. Another thing, too, to look out for, even with defense up on these samurai, because they have the lowest HP pool, even slightly below this mime, they should more likely be targeted than the other units. With them having speed save, the longer matches get drawn out with P-Bag for the regen and move HP up, it's going to be a pain in the ass for them to die. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure who's going to win this. I do believe Vcod is just, as his name implies, sandbagging and all that stuff. It's just going to be like a stall team. The longer battles get drawn out, the more advantageous it should be. I just want to double check really quick. Okay, so with him having Secret Fist, he should be able to take out this samurai with defense up. But do know we do have Punch Out right here and whatnot, so we'll see what happens. So while this is loading up, I will say one thing. Let me get this. Let's go to a good map. Let's go to Ziklas. Yeah. Let's go to Mandalia Plains. So while this is loading up, I'll just say one thing. Later, like, within an hour or two, have my schedule posted up for this upcoming week, tomorrow, Monday the 29th through the next Sunday, as well as the following week, since I have my schedules for both jobs 2 weeks out. I believe I'll be able to stream this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday specifically. But like I said, so I'll just say that as a heads up. I think I'll try to, like, in my YouTube banner, I don't know if I could do that within the YouTube art. But definitely on the Twitch page, I'll put like a screenshot of like what my schedule is going to be for streaming. Like I mentioned before, now that I have like kind of my job situation set up, and I'm not getting a ton of hours. I mean, I'm getting like, 37, which is, full time for all intents and purposes. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, I'm getting full time hours between two jobs. So it's working out. But yeah, I should have my schedule posted very soon. As for this map itself, yeah, these teams are just kind of grouping up. But now I will say again, because of the magic songs, we might see another application of it off. 96, remember, that is a 10 or 11 PA mime, in addition to the fact that the mime has 60 brave, so her damage output is going to be a lot lower. That doesn't really matter right there. We might see a Murasame heal or draw out. Yep. Now, watch the draw out spam right here. 196. That's just because of the 12 MA that she has. That's why draw out is so strong. Just, again, let's just take a look at it. I think she's 12 MA. 96, and she's going to mimic that. Super strong, 250. That's a 14 MA mime right there. You can see why draw out is banned or specifically limited to... It's specifically limited to samurais. It's because of how strong it is. So, Death Sentence for one of the tanks, which is not too bad. I'm surprised we didn't see a Death Sentence. Oh, wait, hold on. Now watch this mime. Watch this mime. She's going to mimic a hit both... she did a good amount of damage with a punch. 238 damage. Remember, these units have good compat with each other, too. So, that is another variable you have to consider. This priest should be getting a return in, yep. Which is not too bad. Heaven's Cloud, just the double damage 112. We're going to see like another 300 because of the mime. Remember, that's just a 14 MA mime. Why are you charging forward, you clown? She's got Blade Grasp, but it's a risky thing. She should have just charged away, and she did not do that. That was very foolish on her end, in my opinion. 60 damage. Now, remember, that is a female samurai, so her PA is going to be a lot lower. Plus, she doesn't have, like, attack up or martial arts. Now, watch this samurai. So, 140. Let's see how much she does. That damage, man, is so high. And again, there's nothing inherently wrong with it, but it's just the MA boosting. And now that the haste have worn off. Oh, thankfully that she missed that, and the mime moved away, so the mime won't be in any position for draws. But let's see, 230. Okay. Another. Okay. Now we might see a recoil here. Oh, she's just out of range. Okay. So that mime, or that the samurai and the monk, they have to go for a revival here if they want to make sure that she stays alive, which they do. But yeah, Kiyomori. All right. So now the mime gets protected shell. So you can see the survivability. It's just ooh, nice use of Chakra. 115 with that good compat. Now the mime should still die here because of a draw out spam. Yeah. See, Heaven's Cloud. The mime will mimic it. Now she did die here, so it's not going to apply. Now slow finally wore off. 120. Okay. So 150 and then regen, right? Yep. So I think she still dies with a simple draw. Ooh, here's going to be recoil for Chakra. Actually, no. And that's just because of the... Wait, hold on. Oh! Oh, their ninja die. That's their biggest damage dealer, too. I feel like... Oh, watch this damage. 140. Draw, man, is so strong. 238. Again, compats are another factor, but I was just going to say that the ninja was the biggest damage dealer. These samurai are just so freaking beefy. Just with defense up and then speed save. So more turns, more opportunities for draw out. So I kind of like the fact that there's the mime there with just a giant HP pool. And he can play like a hybrid unit. Right, he's got revival, he's got healing, he's got damage. So just more utility as opposed to, like, let's say having two mimes. So 120, that does save her life, but not for long. Yep. What was that? Collective 392 damage? Oh, man. Those magic songs really paid off, as you can see. Right? What does she have? 12? So she got 2 points of MA? Yeah. I think they all got like at least 2 points. But now that we're going to go to a smaller map, we're probably going to see at most one application of Magic Song before anything else happens. Let's go to Grog Hill 81. Yeah, like I said, at most we'll probably only see one application. Do remember that this monk specifically, I don't think he has Earth Slash. Probably just to minimize his chances of, like, you know, having Magic Song and then not using it at all. If he just snipes people with Earth Slash instead. So, Mime is not in position just yet. The Mime was in a really good position last round. Yeah, so now we're going to get the one application of Magic Song. Very nice. Alright, so 138. Speed save onto that Samurai, pretty good. Yeah, 4 people protect shell. Very, very, very strong. Instant. And the AI did that because of the damage taken. So, very nice. And the Mime should be going for... the Mime right here should be going for a Mimic Haste. Unless we get Paralyzes. 1... 2. Oh, that's unfortunate. So, unless this, the random damage, man. 32 only. Ninja? Why is the... Oh, he doesn't get it, unfortunately. Now, the Mime's not going to be able to mimic that. And the simple reason being is because of the Don't Act status. Now, draw. He's not dead yet. We should probably be seeing, like, an X Potion heal. The question is if the heal's going to go off or the Earth Slash will. It's hard to say. Will the Mime get his turn in, or will the heal go off first? Death Sentence? It does not hit. Alright, Ninja is able to get his turn in. Alright, thankfully he's able to dodge then. I would say that's a wise decision with this high move. Just because he's isolating himself. Well, what I mean by that is he's not getting grouped up for a multi-man draw, like right here. 140, those slow procs pretty strong. Probably going to stay in the range. No. Okay, so now he's just going to harass. Yep. 200 damage, pretty decent considering the fact that she's got the attack up. Yeah, now she, again, remember she has the sleep proc, not sleep proc, the defense ring, so she can't 140 each. Oh man. And then the drought 182. Now fortunately Auto Potion was able to sponge the majority of that damage. Now we're going to see an Earth Slash Mimic here. And we do get the Auto Potion for all the healing, and nice use of the float boots. Those float boots prevented the extra damage. She should be dead here unless bad luck occurs. Nope. Okay, so this is looking really grim right now. As I say that, the two samurai, but then again, one of them had haste. But yeah, one of them has revival. It's that one over there. She has to go for revival this upcoming turn. That mime should be dead and not be getting a turn off. Do note that this knight does have speed save, but he is getting hit with those slow procs, which are pretty devastating. I'll say that. Nice use of jump, but speed save, pretty good. And a double turn because of the slow. Remember, slow halves your total speed value, so it allows you to get more turns in very quickly. Yep, she does go for that revival, which was much needed. Question is the monk going to die here? Nope. Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways, because the jump would have taken place after. But, yeah, remember, I believe one of those... Okay, wow, so speed save does not trigger there, which is nice for Casteia. He's kind of hanging in there. Hopefully he gets a final turn and can kill off this unit. Let's see. 96, 200, pretty good. Drought. Is she dead, though? No, MP switch saved her life, very nice. The question is the priest going to die here? It's hard to say. She does turn into a crystal. They're very unfortunate. Alright, she's taken out. The man means that this guy's more vulnerable. Alright, so 16, again. I don't see this happening with her. Remember, she can't use Death Sentence or Mimic Dervan because of the defense ring. So, pretty much the only thing they can really do at this point is just go for straight up damage. So 136. The speed saves are going to come into play. She might, with defense up, slow, defense up, she might be able to solo 1v3 this entire team because of how bulky she is. And with more speed, more turns, as you can see. And a slow proc. What was it, like a 13% he got off or something? Really low odds. And unfortunately, the RNG is not working in his favor. With that flail doing 16 damage. The attack up and the defensive kind of cancel each other out, but yeah, fortunately the MP switches are going off. We should be seeing enough damage to kill her. Oh wow, so that's not the one with Death Sense. Apologies, I thought it was. Yeah, so speed save. That knight will be able to keep up with her eventually. It's just yeah, the knight's going to be able to keep up with her for sure. But he has to get just as many speed save procs and not get hit by Heaven's Cloud's slow proc constantly. She's probably going to grab the crystal right here. Well, she should be grabbing it next turn. Yep. And she's got Protect Shell and Defense up, so she's pretty much impossible to kill physically because of that. Yeah, so watch this damage. 16, 72, yeah, 84. Now let's just, I'm curious, how fast is she? Oh, she can get hit with Death Sentence. Bear that in mind. She's a 13-speed samurai. This is a really hard unit to kill now, especially with defense up and protect. Because even if her MA is low, she's just going to get a lot of turns just because of that. And with having the speed, she's going to easily be getting double. I shouldn't say easily, but she should be getting double turns. So 152, not bad damage. But again, now she's a 14-speed unit. She's just going to outpace them. That's kind of the whole plot. And it doesn't help that she's grabbing crystals, too. She's getting perfect positioning for crystal spam. Now, do note, she is vulnerable to... she should be... Let me check really quick. She should be vulnerable to Secret Fist. So if we get a Secret Fist, she should be dead here. Yeah, Diamond Armor. So if he gets a Secret Fist, as long as they can survive long enough for her not to get double turns... Yeah, so she's a 15-speed unit now. And with the Heaven's Cloud, oh man, just having. Yeah. Alright, so please go for Secret Fist. Alright, that fortunately doesn't connect, but... Yeah, she's even double turning the ninja. That's just how fast she is. This is the kind of like tank unit you want. Like this is the perfect position for like a defensive unit, just because of how fast, in combination with P-Bag, move HP up, it's extremely strong. As matches drag out like this. Again, she's basically soloing 1v3. Now do note, if she had haste, she would have been like a 22 speed unit. Yeah, it's just going to come down to whether or not... It's going to come down to a Secret Fist. That's what he needs to go for. Not go for punches, because that's a 16 speed unit. And you can see her turns are coming up so quickly. Like, before the stop rock even happened. Yeah, going for another stop. He just needs to get in there and do Secret Fist, because if he gets it... Alright, well, she's not going to kill them. She should not be killing them in like 3 turns. Yeah, she's got one more turn. She's still going for it. So fortunately, this is where Secret Fist comes into play. Death Sentence to deal with these kind of like insufferable units. And with her getting so many turns, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to our tiebreaker then. Yeah, fortunately she didn't have dead protection. Death Sentence protection would mean that she couldn't get hit by the Death Sentence status. Not necessarily the fact that she would be immune to dead. Those are 2 different status, or stati, I should say. Let's go to... let's go to... Alright, I can't remember which one is. I think it's tutorial 2. This is the one where I believe water panels are on the side. That's the one I want to go to. Let's see if I'm right. No, this is not what I want to do. I want to go to map... It should be number 1 then. Tutorial 1. There's water panels on the side. I just and I think it's a little bit more a better representation. Yep, I like this map. That blue hue is just really, I don't know. It's really I don't know, I just think it's a good representation of water. I don't know. But I think it's really cool. Now we probably will be seeing some Earth Slashes here. Again, this is just max range, so we're going to see at least one application unless she happens to die here, which shouldn't occur. We going to see a Kiyomori at all? Because the mime could mimic it. Okay. Heaven's Cloud. No slow procs. Auto Potion heals up all of that. Alright, let's see. Magic Song should go off. Misses unfortunate at 57% too. Alright, not too bad. Let's see how much damage is going to happen here. 120 and a crit to one-shot her. Oh my gosh, that is so unlucky for Vcod right there. Because I think it was 296 damage, 286 or something. But that sucks. Now we're going to see it protect. But, you know, with like 50 HP, I don't think that's going to be enough. And the mime didn't mimic it because of the don't act status. All right, well, that's pretty interesting. Will that ninja be able to take her out? That's the main question. Bad idea. That's a bad idea. She's probably going to live here. Nope, fortunately not. So she's running the depth 2 water. She's a little bit isolated from the rest of the group. Auto Potion heals up all of that, which is very nice. And we're going to see a double turn onto that samurai. 248, not bad. So what is that, 98 net gain or whatever? Any auto potions? Yep, erases all of that. So this is kind of looking bad for Vcod because of the position of the mime, completely isolated from the rest of the team. Yeah, so those bag smacks, that's not going to matter too much. This knight should be able to kill the mime here. Yeah, with like a simple Earth Slash, he should be able to finish her off. She's at like 90 HP, and he can do like 114 to her. So I just don't think he's in range in this particular use. And a nice utilization of floats from the feather boots because, she's not inhibited by water. So it's very nice to see that. And again, as I mentioned before, with this mime, you know, being on the other side of the map due to the don't act status, it's harder for her to get into range to use those deadly drawouts. So, all right. So no auto potion there, unfortunately. He is hit with don't act. Oh, wow, a crit, and luckily no speed save procs. Very fortunate break for Casteia. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's a fortunate thing for Casteia, unfortunate for Vcod. 85%. That's going to hit that other samurai unless she's able to get out of the way. Yeah, that's huge right there. That's absolutely massive. That means no more speed saves too. So I think really kind of what the cause of this was getting hit with that don't act status at the very beginning onto that mime. Because with the don't act, the mime ran into that corner. It basically turned into 3v3, and I think Casteia just got the better 3v3, at least from what we've seen right here. Yeah, and this is a nice use of again those don't acts because let's see. I mean, has praise hit one time at like 57% in all three of these rounds? I don't think it has, which is nuts. All right, so 152. Yeah, he's just in the corner now. He's got nothing else. But yeah, I think what caused this was the don't act at the very beginning of the mime, and the mime eventually gets sniped. So you got 4 brave now, but it's irrelevant at this point. He's going to get sliced and diced. 272 from that freaking Morningstar. Oh my god, wow. So, all right, congratulations, Casteia. That was a hard-fought best of 3, but you did come back in the end. That Secret Fist really saved your ass against that, 16 was a 15-16 speed samurai at the very end with defense up. Speed save, move HP up, regen. That's the one counter that's necessity. Vcod, don't feel too bad. You brought it to a tiebreaker, and I think, unfortunately, just with the way the map was structured there, again, that mime was out of position. Or rather, she moved out of position because of getting hit by critical, because she had to run away. And I think just Casteia got the better of the exchange, because it really seems like that mime was pivotal in the first round with just how much damage she was just dishing out with draw-out, mimic draw-outs specifically. But, all right, with that being said, I will see you guys for our next video. And like I said, I will have on my Twitch page, like in the About section, like somewhere below, I'll have my schedule posted for this week and next week. I should have it posted. It'll probably take like another hour or two because it's almost 10 o'clock right now. And yeah, it should be up and live and ready to go. So, all right, with that being said, I'll see you for tomorrow's video. Take care until next time.